this up. I've made sure that I am ready with the patched version of the game, so you don't run into weird graphical glitch problems again and stuff. Hey, Silhouette, welcome. Thanks for hopping on. All right, I'm remembering, like I was just saying, I'm remembering to do the to do the patched version. The patched version, so we don't have the graphical problems and stuff. So, hopefully we don't have to redo anything. Skip through that. Oh, excuse me. There we go. I was like, should show up soon. Warehouse? Oh, right. Yep. I know what this is. Yes, 6 versus 5. Yep. We've just talked to Bertram Tung, right? So... Alright. Yeah. And now we're here. I don't have a lot on my 26 rounds and then 5 shotgun shells. So not awesome. Plus, if I'm trying to stay stealth, we obviously want to not, you know, if I get overwhelmed, if a bunch start showing up and stuff, that's different, and then I'll just switch to... Oh, interesting. Okay, what if I go like this? There. Okay, so it must be this. Let's see. I didn't see anything down here to loot. Let me just double check. I was more paying attention to whether enemies were coming, but I don't see anything to grab here. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't do that. Or we don't need to get anything from there. Can do an old rundown, falling apart bathroom. Now the Sabbat probably they'll have people with guns too. The Sabbat probably though will be a lot more hand to hand. So I'm gonna need to be careful with that so I don't. 5. Okay. Everybody else in here? There's not. Wonder if 100%. So I'm spotted basically no matter what? Really? Huh. Well, it got a lot brighter or something. I was a lot stealthier previously. I'm not now. So I don't know. Alright, well. Not something to grab from there. It's not like paper to get or something. So I guess he pretty much had nothing. I need to see. Hang on. I have 8 experience, right? What affects my feeding ability? Because if I can feed more efficiently, be more effective when I grab, I could potentially grab somebody even in the middle of combat and feed on them. At least in Vampire the Masquerade Redemption, you could do that if you had feed high enough. Let me see. I don't know if there's a... Is there a stat that affects my feed ability, though? Maybe disciplines? No. Aspects, celerity, presence, none of those are feeding. Feeding's a basic vampire thing, so you should just be unarmed combat and melee combat feats. Does feeding count as a melee combat feat? You normally don't use it in combat, so I don't know. Stamina, charisma, manipulation, appearance, perception, intelligence, wits. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if any of these really are going to be used for that. I feel like the answer is no. I feel like there's not a way to improve feeding. Well, maybe brawl. Yeah. Easier to feed on the unwilling. So brawl will improve that, huh? Maybe that's what I want to do. I'm not really a brawl guy. I'm like a hand-to-hand guy normally, but I do want to be able to feed on people. Okay, so if I do 3, 6, and the next one costs 6. This is the only... So this is obviously incongruent. Well, this here, Brawl specifically says, under Brawl at the bottom, the ability to fight barehanded. Brawl is important for unarmed combat feat, which also makes it easier to feed on the unwilling. And unarmed combat is over on the right. I guess... maybe unarmed combat in general improves that. So this affects that as well. See, I don't know though. I don't really want to do like... First of all, these are more expensive. And secondly, I don't really want to do melee. I mean, I realize I'm using a melee weapon only because I'm trying to be stealthy right now. But generally, I want my specialty still to stay ranged weapons. So... like dexterity, for example. Stealth 3. So one more and I can improve stealth. And I might do that with manual stealth now too. When dexterity is going to be 8 for the next level. I mean, I could do dexterity now, but then I lose, I don't get anything for this. I think I'd rather do this. I'm going to do brawl. I won't worry about strength. I'm going to do brawl, and then I'm going to continue to improve firearms and stealth. Maybe security, some too, but not focus on that as much. Anyway, so let's do that for now. So I got 2 brawl, so I could potentially feed on somebody in hand-to-hand, where I did not have as much chance, if any chance, to do that before. I didn't try in this combat here, but I just figured because I'd not put anything into anything that would affect feed. I was thinking I probably just don't have a chance, so why waste time and take damage instead of, you know what I mean? Plus, this is also not necessarily in combat, although it could be too, but it's the unwilling as well, right? So other vampires around here, even if I stealth up behind them, if I try to feed, if they're unwilling, I think there's a greater chance that'll fail if I don't have unarmed combat high enough, I think. So, anyway, so we'll We'll do that. Okay. Because I also, you know, I'm using some blood abilities like celerity there, but and I don't want to have to just resort to trying to find rats everywhere. It'd be nice if I can suck down on some vampires too, right? So, or aggressive humans, of course. Either of those. Okay, let's see. What do we have in here? This probably, or this might be too high of a level, but let's see. Oh no, I could just grab it. Okay, so it wasn't actually locked. It was a crate, but it wasn't locked. Okay. Okay, so I guess I'm busting that door. Well, there's this one I could walk through too. So let's see if there's anything over here first. Was that a dog? I wonder how much noise this makes where it draws people to me. Let's try it and see. Oh, I can just grab it, right. Then move it. I see. Oh, I see. I don't know if there are any others, though. Said feed attempt failed, but it didn't fail, right? My humanity didn't go down, so he must have been just a bad human. Because he did not... Let's see. For the time being. Yeah, let's push it up against that. Let go. Okay, leave that there for the moment. Just check this other door out first. 100%. Like, everything automatically sees me. Because I exist, basically.
Hey, stop, man!
Okay, crap. Crap. Okay. Nope. Ah. I keep forgetting. That's not... Ah. Bad angle. Can't see worth anything there. Okay. What do I have now on that? I have actually more overall than I had before the fight. Yeah, I keep hearing like the little wolf whimper. Makes me think there's a dog, like a guard dog or something somewhere. Don't know for sure, of course, but... Okay, let's... Does this open? I guess this doesn't open, okay. Was a door once upon a time stopped working, or is just a fake door, or something? Nothing with those, okay. So out here we go. What? No. Bust this open, I guess. Nah, just yeah, just leave it. Ooh, 12 gauge. Okay, good. For the Utica M37, what is mine? Mine is, I don't know. Oh, it increased the ammo, so that must be the same model. That's weird, though, that it keeps showing that even when you've emptied it. Like, it's not like I'm going to use this for permanent storage later, so I don't know what that's about, but nothing in there. Okay. I see. So they are waiting for me because of that, and they found their buddy there dead. Of course they did. I don't think I can get over that. I don't know if there's a way for me to... Let's see. There we go. This. Wait, what? Why? What is it on top? Am I not supposed to... Isn't this loot from one of the guys? I guess not. So is that a board I move then? I didn't see a hand icon. why I said there's nothing. Oh, I see. It's another crowbar, but I've already got one. Yeah, yeah. Okay. That's fair. I don't imagine I can get up here and do anything, right? Get close enough even? Yeah. I don't think I can get in the boxcars, okay. Stuck there. Okay, so this is a dead end going this way, specifically. Yeah, I'm gonna be fighting a dog at some point. That constant whining, I don't think that's background noise. There we go. I don't think I would have been able to do that if I had not upped my brawl. So, okay. I don't think there's anything over here, probably. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. It's just another crowbar, right? Yeah. Seems pretty consistent. They pretty much just have whatever you can see that they're carrying. They don't have like an extra gun as well or something. I mean, they might in some cases, right? But pretty much what you can loot from them is whatever it is they clearly are carrying already. Oh. So there are. There. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder I can let's go with this, I guess, for now.
Hey, where you going, man?
Ah! Okay.
Where you going, man?
Come on, why am I like right in crouch mode? I'm stuck or something. I can't move. I can't move. I can't move. I can't move. I cannot move. Seriously? I cannot move. Wow. Yeah, I can't move. So that's awesome. I got stuck, so I guess we're reloading. I can't go anywhere. So I'll save it after that first set of stuff so I don't have to redo all the damn progress. Gee, many Christmas, dude. Oh, yeah, and also, before we do that, let me, whoops, this. Let's spend this umbrella again. Okay. Was this that same guy? That might be that same guy. Might be why I'm not encountering him again, or this time. Okay, I know there's that guy. I could just do it again, but I don't know. I'm gonna wait. We'll go through this yard here and then come back through here and then try to sneak through here. See if I can do that instead. Okay, and nothing else over this way, I think, right? Okay. So. Oh, yeah. Yes, back in here, but. Okay. Let's grab this. So don't forget. Oh, yeah, there's the other one outside I forgot to grab, too. Let me go grab that one. I forgot. Way over here still. Could probably run. I don't think they'll hear me from here, but I don't want to take a chance, so just in case. Oh yeah, there's stupid this again. Yep. Up. Okay. That was kind of risky because that was on fire. I could have totally started taking fire damage and also aggravated damage from it, right? Okay, so I've cleared this side, so let me just progressively save, since apparently I can still get stuck in some places. I just loaded, didn't I? Damn it! This is not a good day for me. Apparently. I can't believe that. That's so stupid. Oh my gosh. Save, not load, jackass. Why am I so dumb? Okay, anyway. Grab this while I'm here. Apparently, I'm still too far away to try to grab a couple of the previous times. I'm pretty sure, too, it was that I was too far away, not that I tried to grab and it didn't work. I mean, I did. It didn't work, but it was because it was air, not because it was the vampire resisting, I think. Go this way. I think I can go through here. Then I don't have to worry about the fire and stuff. Yeah. Okay, there's Schmeckle at the barrel. So we'll take him out shortly here. Okay, can I do it with save, not load this time? Save game. Jiminy Christmas. That should be my flag too. If I'm in the wrong menu, if it doesn't say new saved game as an option, then I'm not on the save menu. That should be like a no-brainer. For as little noise as that makes, but it actually makes a lot of noise. There's that dude there. I don't know. Do they de-aggro in this? I don't know. Let's just do this.
Freeze mode! Stop, man!
Okay, hang on. Both just hand-to-hand weapons. Even though they shot at me. Well, that's unfortunate. But, okay. So this section now is cleared so long as I don't aggro somebody from the next section over. Obviously, if I aggro somebody and they run over here, then I have more here to fight. Okay, and that's just the dead end. there wasn't anything over there. Okay, where's my... There was a guy patrolling here before. Where is he now? Of course, it's, you know, quite some time later, or earlier than last time, because last time I did a lot more, didn't know where to go, and, you know, I got the one guy drained that was by the fire barrel, and then the other guys noticed, and so I had a bit longer firefight with them and stuff. So... Ah, here he is. Yeah.
Hey!
Before you have a chance to make any noise. All these hand-to-hand weapons, unfortunately. That guy and then these two. Oh, I see. There were not just these guys. There were these guys down here as well. That was part of my problem. Okay, let me save it here. Because he gets stuck again. Oh, is this? Really have a way. There's not a way to sneak up on that guy. If I just run.
Hey, stop, man!
Yeah, I got knocked underneath the world. Oh, I missed that. Sorry, Solo. With that guard who got jumped and eaten would work words what Jeanette said. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Presence, blood buff, aspects. Maybe presence. Hang on. Let me see. Presence does where I can kind of charm them, but no, it mainly just reduces their effectiveness in combat. Yeah, that's not gonna. And then that's speed. And this is auras of all of them. 32 seconds. Okay. So those aren't really gonna help me much. I wonder if it's only because I was feeding that I got knocked under. Let's try it just with normal. Let's see. I really not kill this guy right here? Damn. Okay, I'm dead. Okay. I wonder if my problem, maybe I should have kept sneaking until I was closer, like farther over. Maybe. Because these guys here could see me, of course. I have this too. Forgot to loot this time. Take that. Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything like grenades or anything like that. Okay. Oh, bugs here. Interesting.
What you doing, man?
There we go. If nobody else heard or shows up in the meantime. That's where the other ones came from. I was like, why did I get swarmed suddenly? What the frick? That would be why. Oh, and this is this just a knife? I guess. I might want to go in there, but I don't know. I feel like the warehouses are probably over there. But let's see what's up here. 4 of these now, huh? Let's switch back to this. Unless I find more slugs. Let's see. Don't see any crates to loot here. No, just where a couple of them are hanging out. Okay. I don't think there's anything down at the end where this guy was either, actually. Since I'm apparently running into trouble. Let's just do that. Just make sure I don't regrets and have to redo again. That would be an interesting challenge at some point, though, right? To play this with, like, no deaths. I don't know if... I'm sure somebody has done that. I would not be able to do that, but I'm sure somebody has done that. Although, I think... I can't remember if I did it on my playthrough that I streamed or not, but I think I have done the game before this, Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. I think I did that one with no deaths. Just because at a certain point you get powerful enough that it's like, realistically, nobody can actually do much of anything to you. Yeah. Thug says, that's what I would say, too. After a long, hard day, I know I would be all. Alright, let's do this. Got 2 there. Shotgun would be great, but I don't have much shotgun ammo left. I also don't know if I want to go against these 2 here. Maybe we come from a different direction, actually. Let me think about this. If I could go, going from when I was approaching this, when I was going this same direction I'm going now, but on the other side of the cars, heading for the guys that were on the end there. When I did that, there was on the way initially, there was a guy, he was back a little bit farther than those two are, but he was, there was a guy that was, looked like he was alone anyway. Again, you know, I'm sure this has not, yeah, I didn't expect it would like respawn every so often or something, but I figured I'd check. Anyway, looked like there was a guy that was solo though. Oh, and see, that has 3 anyway. There are 3 guys there. So I'm glad I did not just assume there were the 2. Let's see what I can get over here. There might be just a solo guy. The crowbar that'll just be there in, like, for forever. Yeah, there's that dude there. I think he might be solo. I don't know what's on the other side of him, though. Let's see. He is facing this way. Actually, that means there are 2, I think. There's this guy and the other guy by the door. Unless that guy just, his like pathing or his like, you know, idle animation is face one way, turn face the other way. That's possible too, of course. Excuse me. He's not there anymore. So I do think that might just be part of his patrol pattern when he's not actively aggroed. Okay. So he wanders. If I go up here and wait. And he goes over to there. Starts working on stuff there. Yeah. Yep. Thug says.
Hey, where you going, man?
There we go. He just has the one hand-to-hand weapon again, unfortunately. Because even if my focus were hand-to-hand, these constant crowbars are just trash, right? I can't use them. You can only use one melee weapon at a time or whatever, so you really don't get. Hopefully none of this breaks or anything as I go across it. Grab that. I'm in a tight spot. It's very possible I will end up getting caught on something. Excuse me, caught on something. So let's just do that. So there are 3 there. There's 1 over here. So I potentially take this guy out. I don't think the others will notice if I take this guy. The question is, though, how would I go about that? There's a guy right there. So I would need to take him and then the other guy, too. Hey, Fofox. That's what I get for hitting a lady. Oh, the thug? Yeah. Yeah, how very dare he hit a lady, right? I don't know how I... Can I go across this? I saved it before, so we can see if this is going to let me. Yep, it will. Okay. I don't think I can go underneath the pipes. So I think what I need to do is kind of do like a little maze thing and go around on this. And then do I go through? No. I go farther and then go. Okay. Yeah, like this. This is how I get. I don't know where I'm supposed to, by the way, plant the explosives. I'm not sure where in the warehouse that is. Just in the warehouse is all I know. That over there is also part of the warehouse, so it becomes a bit of a question. How far is too far? Do I really need to go through all of this? Although, obviously, potentially I could grab items, so, I mean, it might be worth it, but I'm just saying. That, I think this runs into the pipe. Oh, no, I stopped right before the pipe. Yeah. Perfect. I don't know if I can just drop straight. The smarter move would be to drop if I make it to there. That'd be quieter than jumping and landing. I don't know if I actually can do that. Let's... just so I don't have to redo the whole maze thing again. Let's just save it. Okay. Oh, yeah. I fall through. Oh, so you cannot land on that. Okay, so I guess the other answer then is the catwalk. If you can't land on the edge of that, then I guess the answer is the catwalk over here. He never de-aggros, does he? He permanently thinks something is there. Is that... shoot, let's see if I can get over here and he won't. Yeah, I cannot get under that guy. Well, maybe if I go back farther, though. I go back over this way. I don't know what my lockpicking is. Let's try it and see. Four? Shoot. What is my securities lockpicking? Costs 3? Bruh. Damn it. All because I improved my brawl. Damn. So I cannot go in there. Well, that's not gonna work out for me. Whoa, that guy's like blind. I'm surprised he didn't. I mean, I have to go through him anyway, so I guess, but... wow. That guy's like high or something. There's no way he wouldn't have noticed me. Normally. Wow. I think I found a glitch or something.
man. Hey, where you going, man?
Oh. Okay, hang on. Nope, nope. I get behind this? Oh. Ah! I'm so used to right click aim that I friggin' use in celerity when I don't mean to. Still got plenty of this. So. What is, oh, that's pick up and throw. Yeah, yeah. I could have done that. I could have picked up the chair and thrown it at him, too. Nothing there. None of these to loot. Okay. I'm gonna sit tight for a little bit. Try to let myself regenerate some. Although there's a thug like right there apparently. Maybe what I want to do is move this here. E. There, and then I'll go here. Oh, can I not get any lower? Oh, I can't go underneath. All right, never mind. I was thinking maybe I could duck under the desk, but apparently it's... Still, overall healed some. Just gotta wait. Why? F. Okay, apparently we're not actually. All right. We'll just wait until the thugs stop. Oh, the buff ability for lockpicking. Thank you. I forgot about that. You're right. I always forget that. The blood buff. Yeah. Should have done that. I can still do it, probably. I don't know if it'll go somewhere where I'm going to be able to get to or not. I don't know. Like, if it's going to... I mean, if, like, going through that door will be a roundabout way of getting to it, or if I can only get to it with lockpicking. I don't know. We'll find out. I could not feed on that last guy. Apparently his ability to shrug me off or whatever was superior to my brawling ability. Yeah, we're just about healed up. I'll probably go back out and see. No, here. F. No, there we go.
Where you going, man?
So it is him, okay. Whoa, where's that coming from? Oh, the other side of this door. Oh, nice. Come through, sucker. I guess we heal again. So he must have come through this door.
Where you going, man?
Num num. Yeah. Damn. That's what I would do. There's a vampire around, I would go damn. As I'm trying to find him. Instead of, I don't know, you know, being really concerned that the dude is. Time to go back upstairs. Oh crap, if I can. Try not to become a standing target for 4 vampires or whatever firing at me. Not take his crowbar. He, I believe, had... No, it was a crowbar also. Shoot. They both had guns, but apparently their primary weapon or whatever they were really going to leave behind was, in fact, just a crowbar. That's okay. Get ammo there. Oh, whoops. There's more. Okay. So now we're at 41 again. This might have been the way to go coming back here, because it seems like an awful lot of guys flooded over this way, which means the guys on the other side of that door might, I don't know for sure, but might have all come over here. For these doors too, but there is another thug who said, ahem. I don't know what that's about, but he might be in here. Or maybe not. Okay, I did not clear everybody out. But there's Schmeckle over there with a weapon out, but I don't know how. Yep, they did see. Okay, hang on. Blood buff. Before they get up here, maybe? Why can I not? There we go. Oh, is this? Oh, I see. Plant them there. How much time do I have? Armed. 3 minutes. Okay. Let's see what I can see before time runs out. That was over there. Okay. Oops. Grab ammo there. Oh, crap. Okay, where do I get out of here then? So don't do that, in other words. I don't even remember the last time I saved, so this is probably way far back. A whole bunch of thugs still to kill. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, I know. I know, I was dumb. That was not. I should not have done what I did. That was stupid. Okay. Does he look away at all, or is he always looking this way? This direction? I feel like he's always looking this direction. I didn't realize there were like 4 or 5 guys down there still. Like, holy crap-o. Okay, I'll just go. I should have saved before doing that last stupid thing, and then I wouldn't have to redo all of this. It's not the end of the world, but it's still kind of not great. Oh, what am I doing, by the way? Hang on. What am I doing? I just drop and I just use the blood buff, right? And then I just try to go in that one locked door instead of taking the other guy out. That's dumb. I don't know why I'm doing what I did before. Blood buff was a smarter thing to do.
What was that? Hey, motherfucker!
Holy crap, oh, dude. I took serious damage. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm in serious trouble. I might have to reload again. Jeez. They've shut that door. So I guess I'm going this way. Back through. Is there another way to exit? Not that I'm seeing. That's not awesome. How do I get out of here? Shoot. How do I get out of here?
Stop, man!
Can I get out of here? This way? Crap, I'm dead. I don't know a way out of here. How do I get out of here? I'm dead. I'm dead. Well, that's fantastic. Still can't. Yeah. Okay. So dead. Suffered final death. That's what I thought. Okay. So, what is my way out? I need to figure out what my way out is. Because... So I went straight. I wonder if I go left instead? No, I don't want this way. I guess if they're not going to come this way, I can go back out the way I just came. I mean, it sounds like they're stuck on some geometry or something, but... Ow. Nope, that's just a dead end. That's awesome. I'm glad that's a dead end. That was what I was planning on, was it was a dead end. Ah! Ah, run! Run! Get out of the way. So I can't... I have to figure out how I get out of here. I don't know. Cannot jump high enough for that. Ah, come on. Nope. Ah, too much. God dang it. Would you friggin' stay on? Okay, and then... No. Game's smarter than me, apparently. Okay. I guess it's not gonna work. I don't know how I get out of here, though. There is... As far as I could tell, there's not a way. Ah. How? I don't know, he's spinning or something. Can't do that. I can't get through here? What about this? I'm out of time. Spent too much other time with the other stuff. Crap. Crap. Damn it. Okay. Well, I'm closer now. So I do know not to go down that side. Still go out the back door. And then go up those steps. That'll be more successful.
What was that? Where you going, man?
Run. Don't go hand to hand with him. Just get out of here.
Freeze!
Okay, fine. Where was the... I don't remember where I went, damn it. How did I get up above? Where the crap did I go to get up above before? Oh, I went through this, didn't I? Shoot. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I go this way. Up here. I don't want to go that way. This way. Keep going. I got a shoddy on me now as well. That's fun. Go this way. Here. I guess I was far enough.
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume? Hopefully no Sabbat saw you escape. They can be somewhat antagonistic. I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
Saw a ghost at a local hotel. Kindred on the beach didn't seem like Kindred. Santa Monica Baron has split personality. Yeah.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets. Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred, hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
Let's see. I think that door that was locked should open by enemy at another side. Might not have heard his comrade scream. Yeah. And then well, we made it out finally. Just run, basically. The glasses, yeah, it's interesting, especially with his eye color. It's interesting. Although I think I don't know if he's a werewolf or not. I'm trying to remember. I think in the previous game, werewolves were a lot bulkier than just standard wolves, and I don't think this guy is a werewolf. But I don't know how they do it in Bloodlines, if they change that at all. Maybe after Redemption, White Wolf was like, yeah, but werewolves really don't look like that. I don't know.
She's undoubtedly Malkavian. Or should I say, they are undoubtedly Malkavian. Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one, and be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Oh, could he? Early on, you're saying? That's cool. I don't remember noticing a wolf, so that's interesting.
Nice work, Cupcake. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight. Beckett. Well, I know of him. Why? No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Yeah, I think Beckett is... Would he be Gangrel? I don't know what the Gangrel turning into wolf, if they turn into wolf shape, what that looks like. I don't remember. They could do... I think they could also do like bear or something. I don't remember. It's been a while. I've not played a Gangrel, I think, ever. So I'm not actually sure. But,
Like what?
Clan, sects, maybe?
Sure.
Prince Lacroix, and then Nines Rodriguez. Sure, let's do that.
What am I gonna say? He's the boss now.
Yeah.
He's LaCroix's Iron Fist. No one knows the sheriff, really, except LaCroix. No one even knows the guy's name. There's lots of rumors about him, though. I heard LaCroix picked him up in Africa over 100 years ago. Obviously, they work well together.
Yeah, I figured it sounded like very much like he was a vampire, I assumed. But yeah, I don't know the clan. Because you don't have to be a gangrel to be able to turn into wolf form. If you have the discipline, I don't remember which one it is, what it's called. There's an animal-oriented one. Animalism, is that what it is? I don't remember. Anyway, whatever the one is that lets you do stuff like with animals, like you know, make really powerful claws and all that, and you could eventually turn into an animal. Anyway, you just need that discipline. You don't have to be from that clan, as long as you can learn the discipline, like through a tome or something. One more person.
Sure. From what I hear, he's a likable sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go anarch every day because of him.
probably good enough for that. I don't need to talk to him about every little sect and stuff. I'm already familiar with a lot of this stuff anyway, so. Like, I already knew what the Sabbat was and stuff before even starting this game, so. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. In the previous game, werewolves were very... It was pretty obvious when you had a werewolf. Like, they... Definitely don't want to kill you, so I gotta be careful. These guys are all out in the open too much. I'll get a masquerade violation. Maybe not this guy technically, but if that other dude turns, I don't want to risk that. Ah, first rain now. Didn't have rain previously. Wonder if that's a random thing or if that's a scripted thing. Like after the warehouse, then you get rain when you come over here. I don't know. And asylum. Wonder if she's that lady that human upstairs. If she's healed enough, if I can. I'll probably want to save because I don't know how that works. They're regenerating blood, so let me go up here. Tell me. Save it just in case. Also, since we finished the mission, might as well, you know. Not her.
Hey, you.
She is. She's still lower. Oh no, she's not. It reset when I started. Okay. Where are we? Here we go. This way. Alright. I'll use a cab. Travel between cities and distant locales. Oh, so I just need to use this cab then, basically. I'm supposed to go to LA. Let's see if there are any other quests around here first. Let me check my log. Oh, actually, I gained experience. So let me... This one costs 8 to get the pair of them, right? I kind of want to save this, maybe. Hang on. I need perception is my firearms, right? Ranged and inspection, yeah. That costs 12. So I could save and have better aim. Or... costs 4. That would increase my unarmed again. Versus just doing brawl, which costs 6 actually. So this would be cheaper, even though. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to up that right now. Firearms is 6. So I could do just that. I think I'm gonna have to save 12 to up that though. You know, I'm gonna do this because if I run out of ammo, I do need some melee if I run out of ammo. So let's do this. And then next time, next leveling I'm going to do will be either dexterity, probably dexterity, but it might be perception. I don't know. That's 10 more points away. So there's that. Okay, let's look at my... So I don't know about this Asian vampire. I probably would need to check out... Like kind of go... Like, keep an eye on Nox. And or... possibly go to Chinatown. I have no Chinatown anything right now, so I don't know if I want to do that right now. Explosive beginning. Warehouse mostly lies the bottom of the Pacific. A few pieces neatly lodged in a lawn in Pasadena. Report to Prince LaCroix, but LaCroix, fine, at the Venture Tower downtown. So that's, I'll need to take a cab downtown LA. Intercepted a message from Mr. Durbin, headed to downtown. So that's another one. That's 2 for downtown now. Don't know about Lily's stuff yet. Murder scene at the pier. I don't really have more information on that currently, though. I might get more if I go downtown. And this is also downtown. So I have 3 things for downtown. And I don't know if I can solve this or this right now. Or this. Any of those 3. A bail bond, though. What was the bail bond quest I had from what's his name? He just needed me... Oh, yeah. To find out if she had talked to somebody or something like that, right? So I guess I want to go back to the bail bond place here and see if I can turn anything in or if I still have more to go. I think I might still have more to go, but...
Hey there, hot stuff. So what'd you find out about money? All right, then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers. Thanks for all your help.
Caller, you've got the first shot at...
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here you are.
You can thank me in American dollars.
See you around, then. If you ever find yourself or a loved one locked up, please call.
Yeah, I don't want any of this, no offense to people who live there, but I don't want any of this New Zealand dollar stuff. I live in America. I need American cash. New Zealand cash is not going to do me any good. Okay, so... Still have this Lily's belongings from the diner, thin blood, photo, a key, and a bail bond. He didn't have anything to say over the bail bond, huh? Let me double check. I think I've already exhausted dialogue stuff with him, though.
Hey there. Need something specific, like, or just here to shoot the breeze?
Questions?
Sure, honey, what is it?
This is in town. I don't think any of these are going to help me.
What place you want to know about?
Let's see what he's got.
Caller, you've got the first shot at Deb tonight. So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Yeah, that place is creepy, ain't it? They say it's haunted. Great property, though. Whoever owns it ought to do something with it other than just let it stand there all bare bones and
How
empty.
many boats do you own, Vigo?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to give me anything. So, I guess we'll just head. Okay. I don't know what we do about Lily. I feel like that might be something, like, later on. Like, we progress as the game goes on, maybe. None of the thin bloods down at the beach knew either. I'm not saying they didn't know who she was. They might. I don't remember now, but they didn't have any clues about where she might be or anything. Yeah, okay, we'll just go downtown, I think. I'll do this since I've already turned in that quest. I'll have to turn it in again. Okay. Oh, do I go this way? There we go.
Where to?
Just drive away from here. Drive, I'll tell you when the mood hits me. Okay. Downtown. Okay. Is that Sabbat vengeance or is that LaCroix not trusting me?
Let's drain it.
Sabbat.
Let's take it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camarilla fuck. Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet. Son of a bitch!
Leave.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us. What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with the Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit. Name's Nines. Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs. Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story. This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
Oops, not what I meant. Didn't get my pinky over far enough. Hit control, I hit, or to hit Z, I hit control instead. Or I guess I went, yeah, my pinky's normally on control and I didn't get it in close enough or far enough. Anyway, you guys don't care about that. So brand new area. Don't know anything here, of course. This is my map. Okay, Skyline Apartments is one of them. The last round is for Nines. Where was it? Venture Tower? Hang on. Let me look at my thing again. What? Nope, that's not what I meant. Stop. I always do that. I need to hit E again to let go. I keep hitting E, escape. Yeah. He's Skyline Apartments 2A. Okay, so I'm currently there by Venture Tower. The apartments are there. So I want... So I'm at this intersection. So I want to turn, basically flip around the opposite direction. Go to the end of the street, go right, and then go left, and then it'll be on the right. Okay. I did not know we had Martians or scientists from a secret lab or something here. That's weird. Okay. Skyline. Yeah, over here. Here we go. 2A, I believe is what it said. Let me look again really fast, but I'm pretty sure it's 2A. Yeah, 2A. Okay. What? Get back over there, out of the way. Geez, everything is like super, super bouncy and stuff. Oh, let me. Okay, new game. I don't know if there will be employees down in the employees only area. There might be a security guard or something though. Apartment notes. Apartment 1. Simon Milligan on TV, so odds are footage of his place will be worth something eventually. I got to keep an eye on him. Sean Milton, he's a slob. Never really has chicks over. Some guy has been staying with him lately, so I haven't wanted to watch much. Wait, that's apartment 2 is Sean Milton? Wasn't apartment 1 Sean Milton? Simon Milligan. Oh, wow, I'm on drugs. Okay. Apartment 3, Georgia Welch. This rich broad is pretty hot. Oh, the password on her door is 9648. All right, let me write that down. 9648. I don't know if I'll need to enter that manually later or not. So maybe I'll sneak in there and steal some panties to auction off online. All right, whatever, freako. Apartment 4. Vacant. Okay. Apartment 5. Paul Anderson. Thought there was no reason to watch him. Then I caught him upstairs. I'll keep the tape rolling. Okay. Apartment 6. Hannah Glazer, the gold mine. Something hot is always going down in here. And that something is usually Hannah herself. Alright. Alright, freako. Email. Can I hack? I cannot hack. No, I cannot hack. 5 is the difficulty. Jeez, okay. Is this the same? Oh, that's a camera. Oh, I see. Interesting. I feel like I probably don't want to keep... I don't know if that's going to cycle through some of the illicit activities that apparently he's noted going on here. Yeah. Yeah, seriously, he total perv, dude. Like, what the heck? Okay, shut that one. Oh, sewer access. Interesting, okay. So for future reference, I can go with that. What's this? This is just a bunch of shelves. See anything up above? I don't think. Yeah, I don't think there's anything there either. Alright. So forward it is. Doesn't seem to be anything in here either. So mostly the employees only really is just a general. It doesn't sound like there's really a threat to being here. Maybe sometimes there is and sometimes there's not. I don't know. Doesn't seem like there's anything really though. Alright, so let me leave here. Oh. Just go one by one. I know he's on, like, he's apartment 2A. I assume that's on the first floor, but I don't know. One apartment per floor, apparently. Okay, then. Difficulty 4. Blood buff. Doesn't look like anything so far. What's in here? Bathroom. Whoops. Could be some drugs to sell, maybe? Some medication or something, maybe? Nah. Nah. Okay. Just a storage closet or a washing room. I see. Laundry room. Okay. Doesn't look like anything with the bookshelves either. Or the stacks of books, for that matter. Is this something I can enter? It is. I wonder where this goes. Whoops. Hang on. Let me do it to the side so I can actually get up in there. That. Probably just back to the main floor of the lobby or whatever. Mom's best brew, huh? Photo. Nope. Okay, let's see what we got here. Upcoming shows. Show 17. Hospital Horror. Dilapidated hospital in the downtown area. This place is very spooky. Minimal work required. The place is scary as hell. We'll say it's the ghost of a nurse who feels as if she still has patients to serve. And then show 18. Eternal Unrest. There's a cemetery in Hollywood full of actors with more than just dead careers. Again, it shouldn't take much effort on our part. Alright. Yeah, I'm not hacking this either. 5. I don't want to use blood buff on stuff like this, I think. I'll just over time get my skill up. I can always, well, I don't know about always, but for a time at least I can try to return here. Okay. Bathroom with nothing. I don't know if this is the same place or not, actually. Let's just go back for now. We can always do this again later. Let's go back to this and downstairs and just go up the stairs. I think it's the same place. Looks like it to me, but just in case. Yeah, that's the door. I think to the same bedroom, basically. Yep. That's the same. Okay. Because it didn't seem like we went all that far. We did go up, so the floor above, the level above for the apartment, but not all that far, so. Okay. So one really wasn't much. Two. There we go. Two. So this will be. Now it says 2A, so I wonder if there are two doors on this level. Oh, but A could be lower and upper. That's possible. I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Give me a sec here. Okie doke. Let's see what's in apartment 2. Probably above my level. Difficulty 5. I'm gonna have to use a blood bag or go suck on some people. We'll see. Basically the same as the other place. I mean, obviously, minor differences. There's a towel, for example, here. A hand towel for drying your hands that was not there. Car stereo, car stereo. Can sell those. Let's not do that yet. Let's check and see if the rest of the apartment is empty first. Never did check this in the other apartment. Looks like that's not something you can access, like you can open it. So, did it again. There we go. Back down again. It goes all. That goes all the way to the bottom floor or not? It looks like it only goes to level 1. like somebody ransacked the place. Kendo for advanced students. That probably, or not probably, potentially could improve my melee without me having to spend points for it. Bathroom with nothing. We're landing with nothing here. Okay. Nah, I don't think it'll matter. I was gonna say, if this were like a game like Thief or something, I would shut the doors behind me so the AI wouldn't go, oh, somebody's been here, but I don't think that really is a thing with this game. I mean, if there were somebody actively here, maybe, but if there's nobody here, I think later on, nobody's gonna notice, oh, well, obviously the player's been here, because, you know, I don't think that's a thing. So.
Mr. Milton, you know who this is, and I do hope you realize that we're still on for tonight. Meet me at the agreed-upon location across from the bar by the underpass. Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing. Any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
So, under the underpass, across the... It's in my quest log now, I'm sure. Okay. Let's go up again. Just, since we're here, look at the other apartments. So there's 6 of them. Oh, that's several. Didn't realize there were that many. Or it's not I didn't realize. I did not remember. I was forgetting what I had seen in the email thing. Or on the computer the one guy had. Oh, I could try to hack it. No, I don't need to. I have the code. Yeah. 9648, right? Just after every couple of apartments, I'll do that. 9648. If there's going to be even anything in here. If what's-his-face already had the code, he might have already cleared this place out. We'll have to see. Not seeing anything here. Old-timey phone. This is early 2000s, of course, when this was made, so there still were... It was still pretty common in houses to have landlines, even though people also had cell phones. It was kind of the transition period. Until about 2008-ish, somewhere around there. After that, then it, kind of became a lot less common. But for about 5 or 6 years, something like that in there in the middle, it was not uncommon to have both. Could hack that. Let's see what's in here first. That. Not a computer, although it pretends to be. And that's just going to go back through the vent, of course. Bathroom. Nope. Okay, let's hack the computer and see if we get anything interesting. Well, I mean, hack? I don't know about that. We'll see. Yeah. Skill 3 needs 6. Skill 6. So I'll want to come back here at some point. I definitely do not want to do blood buff for that. In fact, let's go to celerity, uses less blood. So if for some reason I accidentally hit right click, I don't waste as much blood. Okay, that was 3. 4. At least not right now. Okay. Probably there's either, I'm guessing there's a key card or something for that one. Since it looks like you don't even have the option to try. Oh, Ferb. Hey, Super B Teddy. Why don't you go screw yourself and stop spamming everybody with your crappy garbage? Ban. Bye. Douche. So I need a key. Apparently, it's not even a chance to try to pick that lock. Okay, and then 6. I don't have the code for this. I'm sure it's not the same. 9648, I'm positive that's not going to be the same. Just in case an alarm goes off or something. I don't think it will, but... yeah. That's what I thought. Nope. Yeah. I can't Control C it either. I don't think. Wait, if I do this, what can I do? Control C here? No. Yep. Okay, so we're not getting into that either. Okay. But the main thing was to get the details about what's his name? Durbin or whatever. Let's see. So this is Mud Hunt. Went to Skyline Apartments to look for Muddy. Wasn't there. Heard another message telling Durbin and Milton to meet someone in an unknown location across the street from a bar. Across the street from a bar. Let's see. Over here. Last round, I guess, is a bar, so I guess maybe it's there. Okay, so coming out from Skyline, go to the corner, and then take the first left after the corner, and left again, and then right before. Okay, we'll go to that point. Did it again. Anyway, we'll go to that point. Okay, so coming from here, so go here. Oh, interesting. A park? Where is this? I don't know if I'm supposed to be in there. Let's not worry about that for now. It feels like that's some kind of a gathering place for kindred. I don't want to be stepping on people's toes while I'm here. Unless I need to, of course. But I mean, not just make trouble just for the sake of making trouble is silly. Okay, here. And then instead of going straight through, which is obviously the parking area or whatever, go over here. Past the Martian men. L'Opéra. See if there's anybody back here I can drain a little bit. There's a barrel, but I don't see anybody back here. Not going to worry about entering any of those places. Obviously, don't try not to get derailed too much. Oh. Damn. Shanked this guy, apparently. I guess that's a good reflection of LA. Downtown LA, jeez. Okay, hang on. Let's see where this says I am now. I'm here. Yeah, so just down the T there and on the left, second building. Gosh. Hit E. Zexor, hit E. Okay, last round. And it was supposedly... It was across the street from a bar. I mean, technically, this is across the street. So I don't know if... Yeah, I got almost nothing from him. Not especially surprising, I suppose. Nothing really that way. Okay. And I'm full again. And there's the bar, and I went across the street. I don't know. Must be a different bar, I guess. I'm supposed to meet Schmeckel here anyway, so let's go inside. Nines, right? I think it was Nines. Said to meet him here.
Sabbat chased you in here, Cammy? Heard Nine saved your ass again. You think LaCroix would have stopped counting his money long enough to get your back, Jack? Cammy, you'd have a whole lot less above your neck if it hadn't been for Nines calling the prince out in that courtroom. Shit. Looks like things worked out for LaCroix anyway. Got himself a new and girl out of it. As long as you're a tool for some cape, you don't have to say a word to start pissing me off. Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders? The ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention? You're doing their dirty work and you don't even know it. You want an alternative? Being here. That's a step in the right direction. I'm Damsel, grandmother of these mothers, and one pissed bitch since the Troy War day. Hey, Cammy. I don't apologize often, but it's just with all the shit that's been going down lately. And on top of it, this plague bearer getting the CDC's attention, maybe I misjudged you, honestly. A plague bearer's a point. It doesn't care who they feed from. Now I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kitty that feed on them start spreading disease. And that gets sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
Yeah, kine, K-I-N-E. It's a word that means basically cattle, and it's what the kindred call humans. At least some of them do. I don't know if all of them do, of course, but...
Seen Old Yeller? May sound cool, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearers gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
Make a mess.
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him. Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pop. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
Do I have a question? I mean, I guess I could ask about places around here, but I could always ask somebody another time. Let's not worry about it. Guess I cannot talk to him. She might. I don't know if she's the only one or not.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What does the Prince have his little bitch doing today? Nines is expected. Have some manners and don't will out your weapon. Shit. Act up again, and I'll be the one showing your actions to the truth. What's up? You gotta understand, Kendrick. You're carrying a 6,000-year curse in your blood. No matter how powerful it makes you feel. That blood is a tangle of chains that's gonna leave you bound in servitude the rest of your existence. Your elders command the blood. They control the blood, and the blood listens. You'll never even hear their call. That shit stretches all the way back to Cain. Nothing you can do. Some ancient sleeping in a tomb half a world away has a bad dream, and you don't feel that shit. Like it or not. Father of all vampires, killed his brother Abel and was cursed by God to walk eternity feeding on the blood of his children. Some heavy shit, sister. Keep your voice down. Is Kane real? I don't know. Not sure I want to know. The point is, with this curse pulling your strings, you really want to sign away your right to fight by joining the Camarilla? The Camarilla just ain't necessary. Their rules are just common sense shit. The masquerade and all that. Sure, it makes sense. Like the Ten Commandments. You know the Ten Commandments, don't you? Yeah, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. Sounds good, but you and me both know that shit don't always fly. What if some society like the Camarilla comes along and just up and kills you if you break one damn commandment? See, we weren't meant to live like that. I followed some of us dudes for 3 years in Vietnam, but it wasn't until after the embrace that I understood real oppression. Anarchs, we are the only ticket to free living in the afterlife, my friend. example, down here with us. Better than some chicken shit limp wrist paper pusher hiding up in his tower. Only Camarilla, she couldn't see the difference. I don't need to bare my fangs to feel good about myself. The masquerade is a fruity Camarilla label. Other than that, I ain't got no problem with it. Live and let live. We got enough to worry about. You know, speaking of the masquerade, I just thought of something you might be able to help us out with. There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. It's a real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this one Toreador creep who disappeared. Her name's Pat. She hangs out in the clubs downtown. She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until a vampire sugar daddy stopped calling her. Now she can't get her blood fixed and she ain't so fun no more. Man, she's been told he was dead. She don't listen. Just ask again louder. Junkie, don't get a scene and get us all some real heat. Vampire hunters, man. You start doing stupid shit and breaking the masquerade, you'll see what I'm talking about. Trust me, hunters are the kind of trouble you don't. She's crossed the line. Only time that mouth ain't black is when it's sucking vampire blood. She's gotta disappear. Do this, and we'll keep our little secret together. Alright, have fun. I'd love to do this with myself, but I know it's silent. Just let me know when it's done. Yeah? Yeah? Who do you want to know about? Any college girl over there? To be honest, she reminds me of those miserable stateside protester fucks from when I was in Nam. But she's on the right side of this one. Don't let the hippie vibe fool you. Yeah? Who do you want to know about? That's the man there. One righteous kid. I wish he'd take a more active stance in our fight. Fuck, man, he's Jack. Jack just does his thing. God help anyone who gets in the way. Yeah?
No, I guess that's it. Okay. Oh, that's my broski, huh? From the intro.
Well, looky who made it back in one piece. How's Santa Monica, kiddo? I can't imagine you did. I'm too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with a weekend seniority over you, am I right? That's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive. Don't make you just want to rip somebody's spine out. What? You say that's just me? Politics. The stuff that makes the rich get richer. Keeps the powerful in power. Look at why you're out in Santa Monica in the first place. Because Prince LaCroix said so. Kid, I never answered to no man in life. Now I sure as shit ain't taking orders from a vampire with a suit and a funny name. And when I die again, the devil's gonna have to cut me a deal if he wants my ass. Besides, I never trust anybody with an X in their name.
Right, and LaCroix, the final letter is an X. I see.
Because he never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that. It's bullshit Camarilla law. You gotta get it approved before you sire anyone. Vampire population control, fascist crap. LaCroix wanted to look like the strong leader upholding the law. Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Vets who are born in the
LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion. LaCroix is the boss of Camarilla in LA. That's it. LaCroix is the boss. That's rich. Facts like this. The Camarilla need us to buy into bullshit for any of the laws to mean dick. Now, telling free-living vampires they need to be ruled is a hard sell. So, the Camarilla baked up a play nicey plan. Show everyone how great they are, so we'll all just jump on board. The free-living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label anarchs. Whatever the hell that means. Anarchs. Those got a nice tickle, though, huh? That's us, so I'm told. Just wanna know. Yeah, I could tell you about the history of the movement, about our struggle. What's any of that shit mean, anyway? Do we want to sit through history class here? I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. Seen more and done more than most vampires ever will. I don't know that our situation is easy, but something's here to decide what's fighting for. Fight harder than the other son of a bitch. Every time I yank a jawbone from a skull and ram it in an eye socket, I know I'm building a better future. You bet, kid. As much as anyone is. Nines is a stand-up guy. Takes the politics a little too seriously, though. Came up during the Great Depression, so his brain's wired to that shit. Yeah, I'm not sure the story on most of them. Nines crew. Bruja. Most everyone here has Bruja blood.
That's the clan you were in the last game, was Bruja.
Moving right along. Oh, my favorite topic. Ah, the hell with me. I've blasted better vampires' brains all over the wall. He's not the prince. He's a prince. He's a typical Ventrue asshole. Predictable, safe, no imagination. Ah, he just got lucky he showed up in LA at the right time. I'm not saying he's stupid, he's just an asshole who needs his teeth kicked in, that's all. Oh, the sheriff, yeah. I love how everyone's talking about that big mystery. It's like someone embraced a doped-up gorilla. Moving right along. That's us, so I'm told. What you want to know? Moving right along.
Where did that? Let's do the Sabbat and then
The
we'll go.
Sabbat are worthless, man. Fake tits on a zombie worthless. Fun to watch, though. Like the Three Stooges with chainsaws. Yeah, they oppose the Camarilla, but they suck when it comes to execution. The Sabbat are in the same business as the Camarilla. Sabbat have a little longer chain, but they're slaves all the same.
Alright.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me. You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans. And looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. And it works out to exist. Only a few people at the top having real power. LaCroix? Shit. LaCroix's just the guy who backstabbed and wheeled and dealed his way into becoming king son of a bitch of all the local Camelot. Him and any other traitors that sided with the Camelot power here, they'll get what's due.
Interesting that Nines is called leader of the Bruja clan, but Jack pulls the strings whenever he feels like it. Well, to be fair, is Nines actually... They say as much... Like, he was saying it, Jack was saying as much as anybody, right? So, I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, we don't actually have a leader per se. Now, in the Middle Ages, the Bruja for sure had a leader. But obviously here, not so much, yeah. I know the answer to one, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
Them's fighting words, newbie. But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you. See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be, which is, of course, the biggest load of horseshit man ever heard. I learned the way of this world during the Depression. A bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state. The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us. LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in America.
Yeah, in the last game, your character actually joins the Camarilla, but only because he has no choice. Because basically, what was in the area where you end up. So you were in Europe in the first part of the game. You eventually go, not final death, but you basically end up going in, what's the one they call? The deep sleep, where you're like slumbering for like centuries and stuff. I don't remember what they call it, that one though. You go into that. You eventually are awakened, but your body and stuff has been transported to the Americas. So you were in Europe, now you're in the Americas. You don't know anything what's going on. You meet some of the vampires that you had as friends or whatever back in the Middle Ages. Well, one of them at least, William. I don't remember if you meet the others. I think there's one more. Anyway, but you meet one or two of them from your time in the Middle Ages, and they are part of the Camarilla kind of to survive. Because basically what had happened was in Prague, they're like specifically to them. I'm not talking about all over the world, but in Prague specifically, there was this massive event with massive chaos everywhere, and it kind of broke apart a whole bunch of the clans. They kind of, not meaning the clans split into pieces, but kind of like mostly destroyed full clans. So like most of the Bruja from there died, not all, but most of them died, including your sire. She died as well, if I remember right. Anyway, and so you have this kind of stuff. So there's almost nothing left of the Bruja clan you'd been a part of. So when you go to the New World, or when you wake up in the New World, and you meet some of your friends that you knew from before, and you know you can rely on because they were your friends throughout the whole first half of the game, once you meet up with them again, they're already part of the Camarilla to survive. And so you just kind of like, I mean, they're my friends, so I'll just kind of, be with them. But you're still technically a Bruja, just like William is, and the other one that was with you. But the other one that's with you, I think, is not Bruja. I think the other one, I think was it a she? Let's see, the one girl dies. I don't remember. Anyway, the other one I think is from a different clan. Anyway.
I got their meeting right here.
Why did I not see that coming? That's totally obvious.
No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. You're risking a beatdown. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. A long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't faded or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battle.
Coterie of scoundrels and ruffians? Let's make enemies while we're at it. Let's try one.
Here's what I tell all the new blood. One, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. If you rampage around here, you get put down. Two, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slay the beast without leaving a trail of dead. Three, the Camarilla's full of shit. Four, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
Yeah.
After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
Hey, gave me some hand-to-hand training. Awesome.
LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of the guy who only just barely decided not to kill me, so yeah, I've not liked LaCroix since the very beginning of the game, so or specifically his gorilla that was, you know, the actual we're passing judgment on this kindred burr 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 burr. All right. So let's get out of here. Start asking around with the homeless, right? So let's see. Can I talk to any of these guys? Rather than no. So I can feed on them, but I can't talk to them, huh? Even though there's a quest now? Looks like no. Yeah, okay. So somebody else. Maybe I talk to like a hooker or something? Maybe. A prostitute, whatever. Oh, here we go.
Huh? What do you want? Yeah? Well, I'd feel a lot more like talking if you gave me a few bucks, you know? How about a 20 to lubricate the old vocal cords? Okay. I mean, I don't know too much about nothing, but I know that Tin Can Bill's been telling some crazy stories about how he's got sick and all. Something about a monster, some such. You can usually find him down in his alleyway, just across from that bar nearby.
Tin Can Bill's down there, huh? Okay. Across from the bar, so here or maybe the other side of the building, I guess. No, not you. Not you. Okay, maybe the other side. I don't mind first person here, but I'm gonna do the third person when I'm in like areas that are more like combat oriented or whatever, like when we went to the Sabbat warehouse. Well, I didn't see him in the alleyway and I didn't see anything there. I don't know what's going on with that. So just those are guys just trying to handle the outbreak, I guess, or something. Oh wait, here? No. Here? No. You? No. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't see. All right, well. you already have a have this weapon knife. That's the thing, it doesn't let you take it so you could sell it. They use a different equipment system in this. In the last game you had where you reorient stuff and had the squares, so you had to make equipment fit and stuff. In this one, it's pretty much just like a list of items. If you've got it already, you cannot get another, apparently. So. You guys. Not you. These are homeless people or whatever that I would ask potentially anyway, so these are, but the others were not. Might be in the sewers. Come to think of it, possibly.
I want to talk to you. Move.
Hey, honey, looking for a date?
I don't know if she can give me information if I do this, though. I don't want to actually... Let's save it, just in case. I don't want to actually go with a sex worker. I just want to...
Hey, honey, looking for a date? Ooh, I don't get to do women often. Especially ones as cute as you, sugar. Tell you what, how's 40 sound?
She's not going to talk to me. She's going to... I don't know if they actually have it in this game, but it sounds like she's just going to actually sleep with your character if you pay her. It's not really... Tin Can Bill, right? Or something? Is he even around here at all? I know I'm farther away now from where I had been, but I'm just saying. No. And also no. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm running into the box now. I get too far away from where the bar is. I already am way far away from it, I think. Hollowbrook Hotel. Interesting. Another knife? Jeez. It's like all kinds of stabbing. I guess, like I said before, I guess that really is more like LA. I mean, the downtown part, the part where it's like a lot more dangerous. That's nothing. It's neither of you guys, I assume, right? Oops. Yeah, no. I don't know. Okay. Well, I think we're going to call it there tonight. We'll call it there. And next week, we'll... we may or may not look for that guy. Bill, because you know, if he's not in the area currently, we just do other stuff in the meantime, I think. But we can always go to Nines is a better person than LaCroix, but while he talks about freedom and such, he really is after power. Pretty much every vampire. Yeah, I mean, that's in the first game, that was kind of a lot of the theme. People that claimed that they were more like beneficent and kind and helpful for everybody and stuff, we're really just, we're not currently in power and we're wanting it and just had not gotten it yet. So thanks, Fofox, so well, anybody else who's watched, appreciate the support as always. Well, not Super B Teddy that was spamming, but everybody else. Anyway, take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, peace.
Spider.
freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.